Hello YouTube, I'm really excited today because today is the first time I'm ever going to be cooking ribs. Never cooked them before. Well, I have online. I cooked them in a box from Aldi's in the oven. But this is the first time I'm cooking ribs. I want my baby back ribs, I want my baby back ribs, Jenny! And I'm going to be doing a little pork shoulder because tomorrow I'm going to be using the gas barbecue and the new smoker. And I'm going to be doing burgers with pulled pork and ribs. I bought a new spice, Morrison's. It's called Cape Herb Spice Rub, Louisiana Cajun. Going to be putting that on the ribs. I'm going to be putting this on the pork shoulder, Old Bay seasoning. And I have a variety of bits and pieces in here that will probably end up somewhere on there. I bought that as well, Red's Kansas City style barbecue sauce. I like barbecue sauce. And a bit of the old yellow mutard to put on the shoulder to help stuff stick. So, without further ado, bowl of water, wash the old fingers, no cross-contamination. Over here, nice, I can't remember what they call it, sancha knife or sriracha knife. Let's get started. So pork shoulder first of all. I only got a little one because I don't want too much of it this time. And this time I'm going to leave the skin on and cook it skin side down to protect the meat so it don't dry out so much. So let's turn it over, see how well they've boned it out. Look at that, that is a beautiful one this time. Last time it looked like, well, dog's dinner, to be honest. You have a little look at that while I wash the old mitlots. Now, this is all stuff that I've learned off of other channels on YouTube. So, it's the beauty of YouTube. You can do anything with the power of YouTube. So we put a little bit of mustard on there. We get our paintbrush and we paint it in. Now when they do it on YouTube, the pork shoulders they usually do are like about 400 times the size of this because they're proper pigs in America. Over here we kill them a little bit too young. And that shows in the size of the meat cuts, plus the fact meat is very expensive in the UK. But this is going to be an all British affair. We've got British pork shoulder, British ribs, and the burgers that are in the freezer at the moment, those big half pounders, are nice Angus beef burgers, probably from a nice Angus stock in Scotland. Anyway, painting on a bit of the old yellow mustard, this will help the stuff, the rub stick. And we'll just pop that to one side, flip that over, hand wash. In the bowl I have some hot soapy water and we get the hands nice and clean so that we can handle our rub. Now first of all I'm going to go a little bit cheeky and put a bit of my son's favourite garlic granules on there just to give it a little background of garlic. So I'm going to just put a little sprinkly on there like that. We're not going to get too mad with this stuff because it can be quite strong. I'm using my left hand to do all the turning and everything else so that my right hand is free to hold the rubs and sauces and stuff. Right, now a bit of the Old Bay seasoning. I'm going to try and read this without my glasses. No, I'm not. It has got paprika in it. Well, there's the ingredient. Oh no, hold on. There's the ingredients there. So if you want to zoom in, pause and zoom in on that, that'll tell you what is in there. And it's good for seafood, meat and chicken. We're going to go liberal, but not too mad on both sides, and then we're going to get the ends. Make sure it's all covered. Skin side, give it a little bit of a rub in. There we go. Then, because of the shape of this one, we can get a nice bit on the sides. I don't want to get it too coated because, you know, sometimes I feel it gets a little bit over seasoned and then it sort of takes the niceness of the meat away. But anyway, we'll pick up a little bit of that And that will sit in there for now. Then a quick wash of the old hand pandies. Now I'm not going to wash the chopping board down, so we're going to put in a little bit of flavour into the ribs that was on the shoulder, but I'm not really fussed about that because flavour is what it's all about. So dry the old hands up. And this is the exciting bit now. You watch some of these YouTube videos, they turn them over and they say, we got rid of the membrane. So there's obviously a membrane that holds all this together. I think it might be gone. I'm sure you'll correct me in the comments if it hasn't. But I can't see anything that might want to appear like, oh yeah, here we go. There's a little bit. No, I think that's stuck fast. Well, these will all hold together anyway. If there's membrane on there, my little tasting crew will be able to pull it off. A little bit of clean again because I've been handling the meat and I don't want to cross-contaminate. Now I'm going to go a bit cheeky. Sorry, Breton, I'm nicking your garlic again. Just going to go a little bit on there like that. A little bit on there like that. And then, this time, I need to wash my hands again because I didn't open that one in advance. I'm going to get a bit of the old barbecue sauce and then we're going to finish it with some barbecue sauce. But we're going to put a bit of barbecue sauce and a little bit of mustard on there. So let's have a look at this. These are always a bit fiddly for me because I don't have any fingernails. Look the other way a minute. Right, I didn't use my teeth to do that at all. Okay, so we're going to paint some of this on both sides. So let's go a little bit here, like that. Get the old paintbrush, and then all we're doing is we're just preparing that surface so it will take a nice bit of rub. And I'm going to add something a little bit special as well to it that I've seen other people do, so this is not my idea at all. I wouldn't say I've stolen it off anyone, I just like the idea of it. But anyway, paint that in, paint the end bones a little bit. Just putting a little bit of the barbecue rub on there. Barbecue sauce on there like that. Right, now I'm going to put a little bit of mustard on there. So we'll start on this side, just a little bit. Paintbrush again, mix it in. This is going to go right into that and give it such a good taste. This is going to sit in the fridge overnight and just sort of sweat away there, get a bit of flavour into it, and it's going to be lush. Paint that over there like that. So it's got a good coating. Now we're going to try out our Louisiana Cajun seasoning and get the lid off. Smells good. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on. That's going to make a lovely bark on there, that is. A little bit of that down the sides, a little bit of that on top, and I'm going to rub it in and pat it in as well. I'm not going to go too mad because sometimes you only need a little bit to get the flavour through. This will be the first time I've ever cooked ribs on a smoker. Yep, I'm going to get my smoker going. Or I might get the Weber going. As you know from my videos, sometimes I say things and do completely the opposite. So I'm going to have a little decide on that as the day goes on. Wash my hands for no reason at all because I'm actually just about to pick that up. So, how silly of me. Right, we'll pick up the ribs and we'll pop them in there as well, like that. Oh, almost forgot, magic ingredient, which I told you about. See, this is how I forget things. Over here, we have a little bit of muscovado sugar, which is just going to give it that little bit of sweet taste. And I'm just going to, well, crumble it on and rub it in. Just on this side. and that will offset any sort of sharp taste in that, make it nice and sweet. And then we will finally, as you can see, put those in there like that. Okay, so catch me tomorrow when we'll be doing the cook-off. I enjoy it, you'll enjoy it, the boys enjoy it, my wife actually enjoys it, and she don't really eat meat that much. So just join me tomorrow and enjoy the fun.